Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the mutants and metahumans of all ages, shapes, and sizes, it is time for the most spoilerific show on YouTube. Not this week, though. But if you have any requests for any topic, leave a comment below. What up with your YouTube and YouTube bus? It's your boy TripleCup Chuck, and I'm up. And you're tuning in to the Roy Vibration Podcast, where we talk about Marvel, DC, comic books, anime, video games, TV shows, and more. Welcome to our humble abode. Let's go. This week episode, you know what I'm saying? We're going to bring a little MK11 Days Gone. And at the beginning, this might be the first and only show that we're going to say we're going to hold the spoilers for Avengers EndGame. Just for the respect of the people haven't seen it because it came out today and a lot of places were sold out. So I don't want to spoil it. And for people that's putting spoilers in thumb tags, they need to be slap the Shazam out of. But anyway, though, let's go ahead and get to these introductions and stuff like that, man. It's good to be up back. You know what I'm saying? Back in this thing. We got a guest in here tonight. You know what I'm saying? He the homie. I ain't gonna say his line, but I'm gonna let him go ahead and do it one time. You know what I'm saying? He keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Keep it a buck. Don't give two fucks. Man, 100, go on, introduce yourself and let them know they can find you at.
Hey man, y'all know I'm Mr. Get Drunk on the Boat and in real life
Yeah.
at the same time. This your boy 100, Mr. Keep It a Buck. They came and got me out the bullpen. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta close the deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. I'm hyped. I was just sitting here. I'm watching the NFL draft and stuff, cooking. You know what I'm saying, and everything. So man, let's go. Cause you know what I'm saying. What Triple Cup always say, we up.
All the way, all the way. That's what's up right there. Next up, we got that boy Flip Money, man. Go ahead and flip that money and introduce yourself and let them know they can find you at home.
Yo, what's good? This your boy Flip Money. You can find me at right here, of course. I mean, they already know where they can get me at. Y'all can find me right here. You can find me on Twitter, Flip Money 1975. You can find me on Xbox, Flip Money online. You know what I'm saying? No widow, because I will block the fuck out of you quick as shit. Two spades to the fucking woods his ass. I don't go for that shit. But let's get this show going, man. You know what I'm saying? Got my boy 100, the original Get Drunk on the Boat while he playing the game. Anybody else saying that stuff, they're lying because they're not original.
They imitate us. But yeah, man, I finally got my first little piece of the or somebody doing something. He hit me up on the, on the in the chat or whatever like that on, I think it was either Twitter or it might have been, it might have been on YouTube. And it was asking me like, what's my age or something like that. And I'm like, it kind of was I then on the Xbox, I got the same thing like, hey, say, how old are you? I'm 22 years old, a female trying to game and stuff. And it was like one of those bot things, but at the same time, I don't know if it was a real person. I was like, man, just hop in the game with me, man. I'm on here gaming now. Let's do it. So I don't know if it was a person that was, what I'm saying, how y'all be getting those questions like when somebody asks y'all what y'all had to eat today or what kind of draws y'all have on and stuff like that. But I ain't get that did that note. But anyway though, let's go ahead and get to the last person, man. Chaos, man. Introduce yourself, let them know they can find you at home.
This is your boy Chaosis Godzif. And I'm here. I'm back. I'm hyped. I just got off of work, so that's another thing to be happy about. Let's go!
No, don't do that no more.
Shut up. Already
Don't do that no more. Don't do that no more.
I know, right? Oh, anyway, go ahead, Chuck. Oh shit!
Hey, my bad. Hey, man. Look, y'all know how this work. That we do it from our house, so every now and again you get somebody to knock on the door. So I kind of had to, well, it's not gonna door, but I had some other stuff going on. But I must have missed the funny situation, huh?
Yeah.
I had to come back and get it then because it always happens like that when you as soon as you step away for 10 split seconds, it went even up 10 seconds. That's when everything started happening. Yeah, so 100. What you been up to, man? What games you been playing, and what you been what's been happening with you?
Shit, man, I've been in here on these gaming streets and stuff, man. What I've been playing, everything. I played a little Tekken 7 with Negan. I've been in them division streets.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went and got to get back in them Anthem streets. I
New
did finish
update.
what you call it. I did finish. I finally finished the Conviction. I finally finished that bad boy. I finished that. I finished that Saturday night drunk. Don't know how I did it, but I did it. And I wasn't playing like Flip say on super easy cool.
Yes, sir.
I wasn't. I wasn't. I was not playing on that because it was hard. I did it. I did. I guess I needed to see. I needed a drink to see the way of the path because I was going straight down the middle and I didn't have to.
Man, you know you're not a gamer. You know you had it on super easy.
Man, if I be on super easy, man, if anybody say I play on super easy, cool. They mama's a man and they ain't supposed to be here. That's why I
They
get.
question. They don't question my man 100's credibility, gaming
Oh no,
credibility.
no, but it's no. So I game on. I game on every. I play everything. No, I haven't picked up Mortal Kombat yet. I'm in cahoots. If I see, I don't see. This is one reason. See, that's one reason I didn't pick it up because I might go sneak my ass to Vegas tomorrow and then come back on Sunday. But
Man,
if I don't go nowhere, I'm gonna probably pick it up because I wanted to give it time. I want to play through the story mode and stuff like that and all like that. I ain't like everybody else. They get free gifted shit. Nobody giving me shit. I gotta pay for it myself. So it is what it is. But yeah, gaming is great. Gaming is great. I'm having a good time. So many fucking games though. Too many of them.
Right. I mean, I feel you. I feel you. I'm pretty much in that same boat. We gonna chop it up about that in a minute. So Flip, man, what's been happening with you? What you been up to?
Same thing. Going back and forth, checking out the new update for Anthem. I need to get back on it, finish what I was doing or whatever. Messing with Red Dead, looking at it, playing it again. When I usually play these Rockstar games over, I usually delete everything and play it all over so it can be fresh and new. Do something different in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The division, that division looking good.
So I got two things for you, Flip.
What's that?
Just too curious. First one is that if someone was just about to get Anthem, would you tell them to get the regular edition or the Legion of Dawn edition?
My brother, I got the regular edition, so I
Yeah,
mean, yeah. So I mean,
Of what
honestly, to
game?
be,
Anthem.
Come on,
Anthem,
Anthem.
Anthem. I mean, I
We can
always,
level. We get the regular edition. We can level
yeah,
you up.
yeah,
We know the ends and the tricks
yes,
and stuff
sir.
like that.
All
So
right.
get in, and you can come. You actually don't. You can actually kind of miniatures like we do on what's called this kind of. Matter of fact, we tell you to go finish the story first, and then come mess with us.
Yeah,
That's how we say, and then we'll take care of you.
All right.
After you learn how to fly, shoot shit up, and all this, we'll tell you put this on, get that. We'll put you. If you go mess with Savage is Grandmaster 17 and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Goodness.
He goes up. They
Oh
go
yeah.
up there. So you get all this armor, you know what I'm saying? But my light level is higher on Anthem than it's higher on the division. Cause that's how I put more work.
yeah,
Cause we was all playing at the same time.
right.
Okay.
But hey, why everybody been saying about that Anthem? Like I've been hearing a lot of backlash about people saying they should have postponed the game. Then I heard some other people saying about like the player base that's on Anthem, they're pretty much left, and now Anthem is dead in the water. I was like, man, not Anthem, not good as people.
I never heard that. I'm gonna keep it real, but I never heard that. I mean,
All right.
never-
I read
I
an
never-
article. I saw an article yesterday was talking about the patch happened and gamers is mad about the patch. Yeah, do we need some more content? Yeah, I guess it's another stronghold that's supposed to came out.
it did.
I
It's
haven't even
another
went
one
to
that
go.
came out.
Yeah, I haven't went to go look for it to tell you the truth, because there's so much stuff going on. So it is like
I mean, for what I was
sometimes
getting, like the stuff that they were supposed to implement, they didn't do it. They pushed it back. They did something, but they didn't do all the stuff that they was promised
it's
to
the
do.
raids.
Oh,
Everybody
right,
ready for the raids.
right.
Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, because see, I'm still, matter of fact, I'm still playing on my 10-hour trial of Anthem because I play that game, but I like it. But then what I'm saying, those RPGs, those more savage type games for him, for me, I don't care too much for the leveling up. I like to beat a person off of my wits or me out thinking a person. I don't do the OP thing because a lot of people they play the RPGs. They know how to get themselves OP and then just manhandle everything. But you know what I'm saying? You know, they got different. That's why I got different types of games for different type of gamers. If you're not that type of gamer, don't a lot of people don't need to speak upon it. But before we go to more depth, chaos, man, what's out? What you been up to? I guess that means a whole lot.
I'm here. I'm here. I just had to put my Xbox on home, so no background noise come through my TV. My fault.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Not much. I seen Flip on GTA the other day, so I was real close on joining them. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pass the crack. I can't take that crack today. I don't need to be on GTA.
Good thing you didn't, because I was only on there for a minute. I was just reapplying. Good thing you didn't. You would have got on there. He went.
He would have been on that by himself on a lonely island, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Restock. That's all.
Yeah. I've been playing a little bit of Black Desert, a little bit of Soul Calibur. Not too much though. I've been really sleeping though. But other than that, nothing much. I'm still kind of mad at GameStop for all this trickery and stuff that they've done to me. But
what you mean trickery?
So this headset's came out right. I was really amping up. I was waiting for these. And on the site, GameStop site, it wants to say, oh, these headsets come out on the 16th, this, that, all this. So, I'm sitting here amped like, oh, yeah, I'm going to get this. I want to get out of GameStop, so I don't want to wait online to get it. I go to GameStop saying, oh, we don't have it. There's other GameStops in the area that have it, but we don't have it. I'm sitting here like, what is this? So I'm sitting here back now, mad, empty-handed, like, dang, this is some bullshit. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's how they did me on my Xbox X. Man, when I got my Xbox X, that what they did was I went to one store and I pre-ordered it, purchased it. All thing I had to do was wait for that 1201 to pick it up. When I was getting ready to go pick up my Xbox, they told me I could wait till the next day and get it, or I can go to this other location that's 30 more minutes out the way. So me personally, I was like, well, I'm going to get my Xbox. I want it tonight. So I had to go way to the other side of town just to get it because that GameStop didn't want to open up at midnight. Sometimes, GameStop is by the manager or whatever like that if he want to do a midnight release or whatever like that. So I know just what you're talking about.
Yeah, the same thing with my ex. With my S. I bought the S. They gave me a messed up controller. They sent me back to forth to the two same GameStops. I never got it. I never got my controller fixed, traded in, or nothing. They didn't do nothing. I was like, you know what? Okay, it's my last time messing with them.
And then you went right back to them.
Yeah, for these headsets, because it's a GameStop exclusive, so I had no other choice. The site that was on, that the people that make it, Steel Series, they're all sold out on the first day, the first couple days. So I'm like, you know what, it is what it is. I'll probably just get it like next week or so.
Hey, so you telling me that exclusives do matter?
It does in this case.
Good.
You got no other choice.
Hey, speaking about exclusives, man. What y'all think about that Days Gone? That it ranked a 72 on a Metacritic. Like me personally, I ain't too big of a fan of Metacritic myself, but it's kind of ironic how a game like this is highly anticipated and is a PlayStation exclusive to get bombarded like that. And they say what Ryan McKay, the so-called Xbox dude, he always rate Xbox games so hard and always rate them down. And how he said he didn't like Days Gone, but it's like a 50-50 thing. You got some people like it, some people saying it's boring. So what do y'all think? Is it the game that y'all interested in, or did the scores kind of like pushing y'all away from this game, or y'all didn't have no interest in it at all?
If I was a PlayStation fan, I'd be doing jumping jack for Jesus. But being though that I'm not, and I'm a gamer, I still wouldn't have no interest in this game, to be honest with you. I mean, Really? Like, come on, man. Let's keep it real. It's getting oversaturated with too many zombie games, man. And
Thank you.
I don't understand that. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you got some good zombie games out there. You got some zombie games that got potential, whatever. But would you ever find the right zombie game? I guess not, because these score that's going up and down. Let's tell the truth. Sony fanboys like to move that scale over towards them and try to make it seem like it's the best thing since like spread. When the game is probably shitty as hell. Now, from what I heard that aiming targeting is real shitty. So but no, wait, it got a good storyline. Like what the nigga? What's good as the game? What's good as the game if the mechanics of it don't work right? Why should I go to hours and hours with using a game, playing a game, and the aiming system is not right? The targeting system is off. Nah, man, I'm good. I don't care about that stuff.
I mean,
Man.
what you gotta think about, man. You got 1,000 zombies coming at you at one time, and you just shooting. You hip firing, so you ain't really aiming. You just shooting. So I guess that's why they probably didn't put too
You
much.
don't have 1,000. It only happens They only happen like maybe 3 or 4 times a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. You don't have all of them on the board at the same time. It happens periodically. It happens in the story, and what I see is people throw a grenade, or he had a grenade launcher and he burns them up. So it ain't. It's not. You don't fight. You don't have all them people on the screen like they showed you how they hit you with that smoke and mirrors at E3. No, that happened on occasions.
Right.
Another word, like what's the zombie game that just came out that have all them
World
zombies?
War Z.
World War Z. No, that really have all them zombies running on the screen like that, all at once, chasing after your ass. You know what I'm saying? Because Sony do it, they could have, but they didn't.
Right. I mean, because I'm thinking that the whole time, because when we first was introduced to this game, that's when they showed the little clip when they was at the little junkyard area, and he got chased by the zombies, and he was shooting at them, and he was running, and he started shooting, and he had to run some more, and they had zombies coming out the train thing, and then they had zombies coming from every direction, and he was running and shooting and gunning and shooting, and he ran into this ran up this little edge thing, and he was shooting zombies out the way. Then they was coming, and he was just mauling them down. I'm like, oh shit, this look like a good ass action game, and y'all telling me that it's not even that's just something that just happened part of the story.
Clickbait.
It may. I think I heard it happen like 3 or 4 times. It might. It's a horde that come on. They call it a horde. They don't even call them. They don't even call them zombies. They said they're human.
They tweakers or creakers
Yeah,
or something.
breakers or something.
Yeah.
And then also, he in love with his bike or whatever he drives. You got to upgrade his bike, and he want to find his wife and his best friend. So some people feel like it's the Last of Us to a certain. Feel like the Last of Us, and then it goes like we don't understand what the hell is what we going on. Why we keep on? They said you do a bunch of repetitive stuff. Like you may go to a camp and you go to the camp and do the missions over and over and over, and you do it again over and over and over just to get some weapons.
Oh, so it's like one of those grinds that you don't want to do like repeatedly. Okay, yeah. Damn, that's messed up. That's messed up. I thought that game had a little bit shake with it, and then when that what kind of caught my attention is when I seen the Metacritic saying that it was at a 72, and I was like, well, some people probably don't like zombie games, but from what I'm hearing, and more like especially with you, Brown, breaking it down a little bit more, that the game they showed you pretty much some of their best moments of the game on the previews. Then,
like a movie, dog. You know how that is, man. When it comes down, especially when they show you their little demo. Don't you believe it? It's like them old cartoons back in the day. That's the first thing pop in my head. Nah, that's not real.
That's what's up, man. Check it out. We got Savage Carter in the building. That's good with your Savage.
I'm here.
I've been watching Cody a lot. Fuck all y'all. I don't give a fuck what you say, and I'm gonna keep watching Cody. That's my nigga.
Flip this it up for me.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, better catch up on all the good stuff. Man, say Savage. So did you hear anything about the Days Gone?
What? I don't play that shit.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
Knew that was coming.
With me, I like it. I like those type of games like Quantum Break. I like those type of games where you just kind of like shooting and on Max Payne. You know, those type of adventure shooting, games like that, third person adventure games. But but those games you gotta have content. Like you can't do nothing repetitive because once a game like that get repetitive, you get bored of it really quick. You gotta keep changing and keep updating and change. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that you do on every level that you go to, it gotta be something different, something unique.
Mm-hmm. I'm just not really a big zombie type of genre player. Like I feel like there's just way too many of them. Like I same
Man,
thing,
the
same
only
thing
good
as the state of
zombie game
decay.
they got out right now on Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That or the Telltale series
yeah,
on Walking Dead.
they got the Walking Dead got a game coming out too.
Nah.
They said the battle royale mode on Call of Duty with the zombies in it about the best thing that can happen for is battle royals and zombies.
Uh-huh.
Oh wow, yeah, but
But you ain't got to worry about just the people that's in the battle royal. You got to worry about the zombies too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, that would be good. Though. That would make more sense. They give you some elements that you got to fight against the elements and against the humans. But you know me, I ain't no Call
No,
of Duty
well,
player.
I had a person tell me, what I'm saying? I listened to a couple of people, review. Like I said, I you can tell that they real gamers. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, it has a good foundation, but they just didn't build a good house.
I mean, you can say the same thing about Anthem.
Yeah. And
They got
and
a
the
good
thing about it is,
foundation, but they ain't
he
built a
said,
good house. They be kind
yeah,
of
and
rickety.
and then he said he had fun playing more State of Decay, and he's a PlayStation guy. He said, at least State of Decay, at least labeled you got the screamers and the juggernauts and stuff like that. He said a lot of people didn't like State of Decay because what you had to worry about home. You just couldn't
Well,
just
you,
go out and run and gun him.
well, you know what? You're right about that. I'm gonna have to say that right there with what you said with State of Decay. Honestly, if let's say State of Decay was looking like, let's say, World War Z like that, and it was that type of game or whatever, yeah. Because like you just said, the streamers, you having to build your own base and all that other stuff. That's what's up. We don't see. I don't see a lot of games that does that. Name the last game that did exactly what State K did with building your own community.
Uh, I mean that to me that is unique. It's almost like a Sims zombie type of game to me. I mean,
I
I ain't
mean, the
really I
last
seen the Sims, but I
play
ain't,
that I built a community in was Ark.
yeah, yeah.
That was the
No, no,
game
but I'm
that,
saying a zombie game, but a
oh, I
zombie
don't
game.
play zombie games at all.
You know,
Yeah. Same.
like you
Yeah.
don't like you
5
don't see no
minutes in the
game
zombie
that.
game, I'll be asleep.
Exactly. That be me. I just
Blah
can't do it.
blah 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 blah.
I'd come in here
Oh,
and be
shit.
like, why the fuck did I
Oh
spend my
shit,
money on
Who
this?
the hell come here sound like Mr. Benson?
Oh
Oh
man.
hell no! Hell no!
You said Benson? Wow, man.
That was just
Yeah.
rude.
I'm glad he said.
Okay, what's up with the toilet flushing?
I don't
that's
know.
not like his TV.
Oh
That's
no.
chaos, man.
My TV ain't on. That ain't me, man.
So what the hell is that noise?
Yeah, you hear that hissing noise, right?
Yeah.
I'm
It
not
It,
can't
sure
be me
what
because I'm
that
muted.
is. That ain't me.
Can't be me
either
because
that
I'm
or your
muted.
house
I'm eating this
possessed.
pork chop.
That was Bruce. That was Bruce Willis in the tower, man. He had. You notice he never took a piss and the terrorist the whole time. Come on.
Oh wow.
All right.
Oh man.
Nobody ever thought about that. Any one of his movies, did you ever see him go to the bathroom?
I mean, I ain't never
I
even.
wonder why he did go
I
to the
don't even think
bathroom to
about
get that
that.
shit
Yeah.
get that glass out of his foot. He went to the bathroom.
Well, yeah, but he didn't use it.
But why would I see you use the bathroom?
I don't think that's gonna be your thing. That's the main thing that's gonna be on your mind, yo.
I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
go buy me a set for
I,
that.
I don't really want to
I
see
don't
a
think that's
man
what's
go
gonna
to
be on your
the
mind,
bathroom.
dog.
what's up, guys?
What's down
Yeah,
with Sir X Man?
man.
What's up? I
Y'all
thought I'd
got
come in
excuse.
for a minute.
Yeah,
Y'all
hey, so
got
since you here for a minute while I got you, man, what you think about that days gone getting a what 72, 73 Metacritic and it's got a 50-50 people's rating. Some people say they love it, some people say they hate it. Did you hear anything about it?
I heard about it a little bit, but you know what? If the game wasn't ready to put out, like a lot of games, it gets what it deserves. If you rush a game, before you keep your promises that you show early with all the zombies everywhere and everything and all that, and you really don't get none and your mechanics ain't up to par, you get what you get. That's all I'm gonna say on it.
Right. What you over there doing? Playing your the Xbox?
I ain't playing nothing. I told you I got to get up and go to work early in the morning, so I was gonna go to sleep.
Background.
I'm about to go to my PC now.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, You got to get up prostituting in the morning.
Right.
I got to get no damn prostitute. Y'all, well, I should have just stayed where I was.
You know what? You hook a brother up. Hook my man Chaos up.
The fuck? Hell no, I ain't.
Hey. I got a 50 cent
in
Walmart pecan pie.
You know in
I'm
Florida,
good.
in Florida we passed Louisiana and illness something like with STDs. We passed
HIV,
Louisiana in it. Yeah, for HIV.
Yeah, probably.
You could have kept that.
I know not to come where you at.
Exactly.
I thank you.
Nigga, y'all making new shit up.
Thank you for telling us that. Thank you.
You didn't fuck my meal up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to eat no more.
Eat my second dinner because of him. I'm thinking about pushing it off to another hour now.
Yeah,
a second dinner.
Am I in the right podcast? Because this thing just went left real fast.
Every time shit go left.
Hey,
you should have seen that one coming. That was just like
that was open his mouth. You just think left.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I feel like I'm on the Xbox right now. Shit.
My name Chaos for a reason.
Listen here. We keep telling him two left don't make it right, but all right.
I don't want to be wrong.
Two left don't make it right. Hey, so since he want to talk about something that's on some extra level, let's go to this extra game that been banned. The only game that I know they had got more flack than Grand Theft Auto, and it's called Mortal Kombat. Now, from what
I can't wait.
That this game is actually doing numbers. Do y'all think it's gonna be like the best fighting game of the year, or you think it's gonna be the best game of the year, or you think it's just gonna be one of those games where it's gonna be a hit and miss where it ain't gonna live up to Mortal Kombat 10 and Injustice 2?
If you think this game ain't living up to the potential of that, you out your damn mind.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well,
this game better than the rest. Like every time they make these games, they step up, and they stepped up on this one. And they made this one to the point to where if you're a beginner or a veteran, you can play this motherfucker.
Like Soul Calibers, just like Soul Calibers.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Since I'm a veteran, it probably could bring me out of retirement.
Oh God!
But I'm just saying, like, name a Mortal Kombat game. Period. Doesn't matter what character they have in it. Name any Mortal Kombat game that would just.
All right, the one that had Jack.
Armageddon.
Everybody say Armageddon.
Or when they try to do the 3D fighting circle instead of the you know what I'm saying?
Man,
the regular one,
all right,
that's when they go left.
Y'all gotta think about this. That Armageddon step, like if it wasn't for Armageddon, the game wouldn't be where it's at now.
Nah, if it wasn't for
I'm just saying that I'm saying
on the
bad.
Dreamcast.
I didn't
Mortal
like
Kombat Gold on the Dreamcast, it wouldn't have elevated itself. The first 3D Mortal Kombat. I mean, I know, but they started putting more dimensions in there. That was Mortal Kombat Gold.
But he basically saying if they did put it like the
every Mortal Kombat game they step up from one level. Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2 didn't look the same. Mortal Kombat 3 didn't look like 2, and 4 didn't look like 3. None of the Mortal Kombat.
No, they always added something
every time.
Because when you got I think the only one that didn't add nothing was 2. 3 added the run button.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it did.
2 added all the people.
Yeah, but we already knew who they were already.
No, you didn't. You didn't know who all the people was from Mortal Kombat 1 to Mortal Kombat 2.
You knew about. I mean, they showed you Shao Kahn for the first time.
Shao Kahn.
You knew about him. Think about what they on. Okay, they added.
Like, man, most of the characters they only had 6 characters in Mortal Kombat 1.
Right.
About 6 or 7.
Yeah.
And Mortal Kombat.
And Mortal Kombat 2 had double
did they
that.
add characters to the console? Like,
Oh,
you can play as like Reptile
the
in
hidden character was Reptile.
Yeah, I
He was
think.
the hidden character. And Smoke. And
yeah, you
Smoke.
couldn't play with them. You can play that in arcade.
And
play that on console.
Yeah, that's what 2 had Jade. But yeah, you could play with you played against.
You could play with Reptile. You couldn't play with Smoke. You can play.
Okay, yeah.
Smoke was the hidden character.
One, you can only fight him.
Yeah.
You had to fight Reptile in the bottom of the pit in part 1.
All I know is I love if you can find it, it's rare. Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate. To me, that was still the greatest Mortal Kombat. You know why?
Because it had everybody.
It had everybody, and you could use a Game Shark with it and have instant fatalities.
Oh,
yep.
Jesus. Game Shark.
That don't make no sense. Hey, the first Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero.
If you really knew that game, you ain't need no Game Shark to do instant fatality.
I didn't care because me and my friends was sitting down on the couch.
I had the main input code where I can turn anything on and off.
Oh, I had a Game Shark. I didn't have to go through all that.
In God mode.
Hold on.
I know what you're talking about.
Even that code to make that blood green to red.
unless you were
no, what's called the Genesis version had it. The Super Nintendo version had the ass.
Have it. Yeah. It was green. When you added it, they had green blood. They didn't have red blood on it.
They made sure he put that in the code.
So does the Nintendo Switch version of Mortal Kombat X have the blood?
Yeah, it has the blood. They
Yeah,
kind of laid off, but
they dumbed the whole game down though.
Yeah, but I heard it looks. I saw it today. The homie got it. I saw it today. It looks good in handheld mode. You know what? Guess what? He was playing like he was. I told him don't show me no story mission, but he was trying to say, look at this. Only thing it got like a little glitch, like you know how you know during the story modes, doing a cutscene, it got a little glitch and the mouth is off sync and stuff like that. But like fighting, it runs pretty good.
Oh yeah, the Switch is
and it runs at 60.
Made for fighting games. If you think about it,
it runs at 60, but it ain't
has the controls for it.
Yeah, but it ain't what you call it. It ain't It ain't what you call it.
Does the Switch have online for that game?
Yeah, and online shit.
Oh my god!
I would never try to go online.
That's what he came over here for.
Man, man.
No, but some things you have to go play the crypt and stuff. You have to be online to play it.
You know what the Switch should
he come over here because I was the house closer, and he was coming over here and he was sitting there like, man, what you doing? I said, I'm over here on the grill trying to cook and get on. And he was like, man. I said, what you doing? He's like, I'm trying to beat this crypt mode. I said, why don't you go home? He's like, if I go home, I'm not coming back over here. So I'm letting him sit there and it'll time out on him. Boom. Like, you're not online. He had that a couple of times. And then I said, you got to go sit by my window by this modem.
This was the Switch should have did. They should have, in their little base, if you want to play it on the TV, they could have found a way to put in a 5.6 line 56K cable plug-in for it and have you can't. You have a what's called. If you put in a dock, it is a USB port that you can buy as extra that you can plug straight in. It's a third party app. It's a third party dongle. You can plug it up.
Man, that shit should have been.
It should have been built in, but you don't know that dock.
You talking about an HDMI port?
No. They have a USB port
to hardline.
Yeah, and you can hardline to it. You get a USB port. It's either USB or USB. It's one of them. You can get the adapter for it, and you can get the adapter for it, and then you can just then you can hardwire to it.
Yeah, you can get that shit on Amazon.
Yeah, but it ain't made from Nintendo, and Nintendo said you do it. If your shit break, it ain't gonna fix it.
Well, that's it's your fault for not having it in the first place, Nintendo.
But my thing is, I never got it to put in the dock because.
Well, do you expect anything more from Nintendo?
Nah, not really.
Honestly,
nah, they got greed. That's all it is.
And that's what it is. That's all Nintendo is.
But Nintendo people are more. To me, Japanese people are what? More mobile gamers, right?
They're mobile.
That's why they made the Switch.
Yep.
Because it's more popular over there.
Right, and the Switch is at 30-some million already.
Yep.
Because it's a handheld. It's just like a Game Boy, dude. It's just a big Game Boy. That's all it really is. A big Game Boy that can handle better graphics than a Game Boy. That's it.
Right. I mean, it makes sense. Don't get me wrong. They came out with the perfect thing at the perfect time. I gotta give Nintendo that. I gotta give it to them. They when it comes to that,
they know they fan. That's all. They just know
exactly.
It's the point that Nintendo can put out their product and don't have to worry about the American population.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true too. That is true.
God bless America. Thank you, Xbox.
Yeah, for us.
Even though it's made over there. Thank you, Xbox.
Don't say that too loud. Them ponies.
Hey, Atari was made in America. Atari was made in America. ColecoVision was made in America.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you gotta realize
I got pride.
Video game system period was American made by in a military named Ralph Baer.
Mm-hmm. I remember that when they had that big tube thing, and then they had Pong on it. I remember.
Yeah, it was called.
I remember that. Yeah, I had the original. See, think about I wish I can go back in time. People say what you can do if you can go back in time.
Just
I
get
wish
your
I could
DeLorean,
go back
man.
in time. I wish I can go back in time because I had the original
Pong.
Atari.
I got the original Atari. I got the paddles. I've got
over
100 cartridges.
But I didn't know what to keep. You know, think about we had moved. As a kid, sometimes was a little nomad. We moved, apartment until we end up, finally getting a house. And you got people. It came up missing because I had that.
You move. Yeah.
And it ended up coming, and especially that the move that it come up missing was we moved into like a 3-story townhouse, and we had some essays doing moving this, and it came up missing.
Of course it did.
But I didn't know how much it was worth. I wish I could tell myself, no, you put this up and do not touch.
Hey, Hunter, you want to hear something bad? I've got 3 copies of ET, bro.
That's worth money.
No, it's not. Not ET, man.
Yeah, ET worth money. The ones that they found in that landfill, worth money.
I got 4 copies of Yar's Revenge.
Man, you better hold on to that shit. I didn't have ET. My thing about it is my dad bought when I got my 3. I got 2600. I got Pac-Man. I got River Raid with it and Pitfall.
Bro, you better have had Combat, bro. You better have
Combat.
had
I had Combat. Yeah, Combat. We can go play with the different tanks in the air.
Everybody know that played the Atari knew Combat was the shit. Am I lying?
No. And I told people it wouldn't for Pitfall. I'm telling people this day, Pitfall, you wouldn't have no Laura Croft. You wouldn't have no because Pitfall was your actual adventure game.
I know. How do we go from Mortal Kombat to old school?
I mean, it's all about game. We talk about all the Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat been.
I know. I had the first one, bro. I loved it. Oh my god, so many times playing it. That and the old Street Fighters, man. Oh my god,
man. Hey, me and Savage, we was talking about this earlier, about 2 days ago. We was talking about, man, Street Fighter. The reason why we can't get back into Street Fighter is the whole arcade cartoon lookish they got, where all you do is just do superpowers at each other the whole time. If they actually revamped Street Fighter and made it technical like how they do in Mortal Kombat, or like your regular punches and kicks matter. Because everybody know if I get on Street Fighter, if I get Ken or Ryu, I don't think I'm trying to do is drag and punch you, throw fireballs, and if you get too close, I'm on world kicking you, whatever they call it, or they spinning kick.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Chuck, there's too many Shotos in that game.
The first crossover changed that. The first crossover changed that the way Street Fighter goes. When X-Men versus Street Fighter came to the arcades, then came to the Sega Saturn. I own X-Men versus Street Fighter on my Saturn. That changed how Street Fighter physics came. And they started doing more stuff.
The only Street Fighter game.
Alpha changed it. That's right.
The only Street Fighter game I ever owned was Street Fighter versus SNK 2. That was the only one I liked. I owned it. I
liked them, but I liked them. They were cool, but it didn't feel like Street Fighter. It felt like more like SNK because you have to balance out the characters. When Street Fighter and Capcom got together, they feel even. Like you had somebody that can counter the fireball because you had Wolverine to come and tear some shit up. Or you had Cyclops with the beam. You had somebody that can counter something. You can play a chess game.
Hey, 100. That's why I like SNK games still to this day, because they stay still true to form. Even their newer games, they still stay true to form. They don't go for all that jugular crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you do have your specials, but they're not as money specials as in Street Fighter. They stay to their roots.
What Street Fighter that was they made in 3D?
That was EX. That was and Capcom didn't. I don't think Capcom even made it. I think someone else made it because they got EX Slayer. I think them the people that made it, and that was pretty cool. I played the hell out of it. I think that come out on the Dreamcast?
Yup, exactly.
It was on the Dreamcast. I played it was 2 versions of it. I played the shit out of it. But thing about it was the part of the deal, I guess the people was they weren't allowed Capcom was allowed to take their characters and use it on their game.
Right.
Right, yeah. So
that's why you got EX Slayer now. EX Slayer plays just kind of like it, and they hooked it up. But that was an April Fool's joke. They never turned into a game.
Yeah, they had a couple of them like on Clay Fighter. They had a lot of games fighter games that wasn't supposed to actually be a real. What was the dinosaur game that they had back in the days? Bloody Roar?
Bloody Roar. Oh my God!
Bloody Roar, but it was another one. Primal Rage.
Bloody Roar was better. I just love Bloody Roar so much, dude. I played Bloody Roar 1, 2, and 3, man. Me and my kids would just go at it in Bloody Roar, man. It was.
I ain't never played a Bloody Roar. That's crazy.
Man, that game is so awesome, dude.
I never played.
Oh man. Oh God. If you got a PS2, I suggest you go get Bloody Roar.
Oh, that's why I probably didn't play it. It was on PlayStation.
You wanna know something funny that I just learned? That Saints Row
just learned.
Saints Row was originally supposed to be a PlayStation 4 exclusive.
Really?
It came out. Yep. It started off as it was supposed to be a game called Bling Bling. And it was supposed to be made for the It was supposed to be made for the PlayStation for the PlayStation 2, I mean. And it just ended up some stuff happened and it just ended up being an Xbox exclusive. So the original Saints Row game, they were really kind of making it off of the PlayStation 2, but it just ended up on Xbox.
Oh yeah. Back then, Microsoft wasn't afraid to spend money.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I don't even think it was more of that. I think it was more because of technical reasons. I want to say.
No, Saints Row was.
It was that. It was either that or they had. It was either that or THQ. I think it was that THQ took over because I don't think THQ was originally publishing the game. I think when they started publishing it, I think that's when it was like, oh, it's going to be Xbox.
Well,
I think they did that because remember which call it wasn't on Xbox at the time, GTA.
Remember, those games didn't come to 360. They only came to 360. The reason why they went there because the 360 was easier to program than the PlayStation 3. That's why it went there.
Hold on, dog. I can't talk like that, man. I'm telling you, each one of y'all gonna get them pony knocking at y'all.
As Lemon says, it's facts. It's in the history books.
Man, hey, facts is when them ponies get to stampede and you gonna feel that pony rage.
I deal with it every day, so it don't bother me.
Yeah, you got
I was playing PlayStation when they were still in their diapers, so they can't say nothing to me. I was playing Tomb Raider on the PS1 when it first came out.
I couldn't stand that game.
Oh man, I love Tomb Raider. Oh my God,
fucking fighting.
Yeah, I love Tomb Raider.
I used to watch her play that shit, but I don't know. You can play this shit.
The first Tomb Raider, it took forever to be. But then when you went back through it again, I was like, oh man, it's so.
You talking about when you fought that dinosaur?
Yeah, the dinosaur.
It was hard because you had to figure out what the fuck to do.
No, you had to get through the Velociraptors before you got to the damn cave because they was coming at you.
You know what? Hold on. Since you did that, Capcom, why can't y'all bring back what was that game what was that game that say it again?
Dino Crisis?
Yeah, there you go. Dino
They are
Crisis.
talking about bringing it back. Microsoft's supposed to be showing it at E3 supposedly.
I don't think you gonna see no Dino Crisis.
I think we're gonna see it.
Yeah, we gonna find out on E3 what they gonna do. Maybe not. But say Bone, since you the guest tonight, what shows you been watching, like, you know what I'm saying, with the Marvel and DC shows that you been keeping up with, if any?
Marvel the last Marvel DC show. What was that? What's movie? The
He said shows.
damn Flip. The what you call it movie?
What
Flip
movie?
the one we watched on Cody. You know, I'm a Cody man. Y'all can
Man, it's a
penalize me.
bunch of. It's a
No,
bunch.
remember the one that just came out. You had told me about it, and I
The
ended up
fish
watching.
guy. The fish guy.
No, we talking about
What?
Marvel. No,
Okay, I'm double
Uh,
check.
Okay,
no,
like
it's the cartoon. It's what was that called? It was the last cartoon one. Flip.
Man, I can't even
Remember I
think,
was
dog.
I think that was damn, come on, bro. It had some. It had to do something with Marvel, and remember we was talking about like why. DC. It was something with. Matter of fact, DC and the
I
Fatal
said it
Five.
was DC.
Oh, the Fatal
In
Five.
the Fatal
Okay.
Five. Yeah, it was the Fatal Five. I watched that. It was a cool movie, but I had some questions about it. You know, I don't know why Superman could just fuck them up. I don't know.
Or why they hold him back for the last moment?
Yeah, like it ain't make no damn sense.
oh yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah.
I know,
I
I,
didn't-
I ain't see that
I
one.
can see if Superman wasn't there. Batman, why you didn't use one of your bat tricks to do? Because they ain't smarter than you. They ain't
they-
smarter than you. Wonder Woman, why you couldn't get their lasso and find out the motherfuckers from a different time? And why it took so long for Starboy to come out?
Yeah.
They already
You know
told
why-
who he was in the trailer, so we already knew who the motherfucker was.
That whole movie was based off of Starboy. That's why. That would just amp that up. I think now with DC, what DC should do, I would think, if they're not doing that, when you start making these DC movies or whatever, introduce these characters so you can give them the big time when you start making them big ass movies and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's another way to get people to introduce some of them characters also.
Right. Yeah, you're right too, because the animation is the truth.
Right.
And they uncut most of the time. I like them because they uncut most of the time. You'll hear Batman say "Shut up, bitch," you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that.
Or he'll point. You point.
You know when they did what you call it, you see.
You'll hear Superman say, "Yo, you're a fucking dickhead."
Yeah.
Man, shit like that.
See, DC shouldn't have to. DC should concentrate more on the animation side because they got Marvel beat on that one.
They need to learn from their animation side to make better movies. I mean, they're doing
you
good
can
now.
do stuff in animation. They take chance. They do stuff in animation where they don't do in the movies.
Yeah, but
the movies is thing. Them movies ain't PG-13. When they did Batman and his son, and it was Damien and shit, and
I saw that one.
Final, that to me that was the last
when the Joker
the
killed
trilogies.
Oh my god,
the Joker pissed me off. Fuck the Joker. That Joker was bullshit. Killing Joker, I wanted to piss on that. I mean, ooh, I could have pissed. I'm glad it was cold. I bought that DVD. Like, nigga, I went through all this.
Hey, the bone, check this out. A lot of people might not know this here, but on the Killer Joke, that the whole concept of it was you the story is being presented to you from the Joker's perspective. That's why you see Batman having sex with Barbara. Was it Barbara Gordon at the time? Yeah, okay, with Barbara Gordon instead of Dick Grayson and stuff like that. So he kind of, he put his, it'll probably be like a twist as in from Joker's perspective. That's why, they had it like that. So if you go back and watch it now, you say, oh, okay, now it's starting to make more sense when you're thinking about it coming from his perspective.
No, that EndGame, that ending was horrible. They sit back and laughing and shit. That's not gangster.
No, but see that's the thing, because you never read the comic book, and then it was also supposed to say, like, when he did that or whatever, after Batman finished laughing or whatever, it's like ha 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 ha, Batman still killed the Joker. You know what I'm saying? That shit ends up with a twist, like what TripleCup is saying. So when you look at that shit, you're like, what the people would wonder, like, did Batman kill him after that or what? That's what that whole shit was about. At the end of that, the
you should have
movie
showed
is real
that.
deep.
I need to see.
Yeah, but something they leave up to imagination.
Right. They don't want. Certain things. They don't want to go as gruesome. But speaking about that, say, Sir X-Man, well, I know you've been watching Gotham. You the only person on this panel that's right here with me that's been watching Gotham. So
The hell? Do you forget that there was a chaos god in
I
this bitch?
cannot wait.
No, you said you didn't. Oh, you did say you like it too. Yeah, my bad. Chaos. You seen it too.
I can't wait for the final episode this week.
No, I thought that was the final episode.
It's
No,
today.
it's today. My DVR recording it. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
Oh, so the last episode wasn't the final episode?
No, I told you. Remember, I told you we was in that private chat the other day that this is the final episode because I told you they're showing Batman Rise.
Right. No, because he left though at the end of the last episode.
He left.
Yeah.
But if you look at the end trailer of the next week's episode, if you DVR'd it, it showed you that. Hulu won't show you that. That's why I DVR it because there's always end stuff, for next week's show.
Oh, okay. See that?
Right. See, that's why you didn't see that trailer. Yeah, they showed Jerome coming back being a badass, and
Chuck,
then they showed him. Oh, go ahead.
Watch that Cody, Chuck.
Man, I get started on that Joker.
Hey,
Oh my
I
God,
have a
Joker is
DVR that records it every week.
That's the most hideous Joker I've ever seen in my life.
See, this the problem with Sir X-Man. His ass never online for somebody to hook him up with Cody. So,
dude, I haven't had the time to do it, bro. But trust me, I am gonna hook it up. I just been a little busy right now. My kids are one of my kids graduating high school, so
that's what's up.
Costs money right now. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Bo? What's up, everybody?
Yo, what's going on?
Oh, what's good? Hey, let's go. The show, y'all know the show is spoilerific, but I told
I ain't spoiling anything. I ain't gonna spoil anything.
Yeah, don't
just think of this. Just think of this though. Just think of this though. No, it's not. No spoilers. No spoilers. Think about your favorite TV show, right? The favorite TV show you've ever seen, where you watched every single episode, and then think about the dope ass season finale that accompanied it. That's Avengers Endgame in a nutshell, bro.
Oh.
All right, that's all I'm gonna say.
It's worth the 3 hours.
He told the end of the movie. I already done put it together. Just by him saying that, kick him out. He just told the end of the goddamn movie.
I know, right?
I already know what's gonna happen.
I usually don't use such words in the podcast, but I have to this time. Kaleidoscope, that's fucked up.
Yeah. hey, this the thing, before, because I don't want to hear no spoilers because I'm going to go see the EndGame too. So
me too.
I'm not spoiling anything for anybody, bro.
Me too.
Trust me. There's shit in this movie that nobody saw coming.
Oh, you're not helping.
Yo,
I'm just saying. I'm not saying anything.
Get this man out. Get this man out.
I'm not gonna spoil anything. Trust me, man. I know how to walk on that show. I know how to walk on that show.
He got his minute and 30 seconds of fame. It's time to kick this man out.
Check you out, Chaos.
Damn, bro. And I was starting to respect you.
Oh, yo, wait a minute, flip. That little meme you said yesterday, that shit had me wilding, bro.
Oh,
it's like April showers. Oh my god!
Yeah,
I was like, yo, wherever he found that at, he need to keep it there.
That shit was funny, bro.
That weird. That was
funny. That shit was funny. You haven't been around, Chaos. How old is you again? 12?
Yeah. What do you mean that was weird, huh?
Kaleidoscope. I'm gonna ask you one thing. This isn't
like how I just imagine it. No, I just imagine it like, what if I'm just walking down the street and I just see that same shit? Like, yo, what?
Nigga, that was the whole point.
Yo,
you know what?
It's so weird.
I got a question.
Man, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah. What's up?
I got a question for him, guys. This isn't a spoiler.
Oh, no.
No. What I want to ask is not a spoiler. Are the things in the end credit good? That's all you guys say.
Ain't no end credits.
Nope.
There's no end credits, but still stay halfway. You're gonna enjoy it.
Okay, I'm gonna stay the whole thing.
All right. So you don't need to stay all the way to the end because there's no end of credit scene. But stay halfway.
Good. Okay,
stay halfway. Until after they show all their names and everything, they set it up in a way that's beautiful. You know
okay, cool. That'll work. That's all I wanted to know. Because y'all still lied to me about Miss Marvel.
Man, we ain't lying to you, man. We told you the whole truth and magic bucket.
Man, they're asking me about to get the claws out for them.
Like this, either you like Miss Marvel or you didn't. You saying?
I thought it was all right. No, I was talking about the end credits. You know, did it link? Remember, I asked y'all, did it link to EndGame? And y'all like, no, there's nothing in there that links to EndGame. The credits count.
Oh yeah. It did. It did.
That was on YouTube that same night though. So we didn't think about that one.
Yeah, it did link to it, but we're gonna leave that on. What's the next topic? Hurry up before they get to.
Hey, since he was talking about the EndGame, did y'all hear about that? This movie here, they hit over 100 million on its first night in China alone. In China alone.
Yeah. Listen here. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this loud and clear so everybody can understand this, and it won't be no. Oh wow, I didn't know that. My cousin is the manager at the movie theater. He already done told me. Got the reserve for the movies already came in. For the first one, went over 1 million. For the first the first Avenger joint on Infinity War. This joint went over 3 million at his theater alone. So you can just imagine how much money it generated at other theaters. He told me that the other day, and yes, I'm gonna holler at him on a weekday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You want to something, Flip? Because for example, the theater I went to, supposedly they only advertised 1 showing yesterday. Today they expanded to 4 showings.
That's because they want that money.
Exactly, because it's a 3-hour film. Know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to open up more theaters for more people to see it.
Is there a pause?
Is
there a pause in between where people can go take a break, or you gonna watch it straight through?
Yeah,
dude, it's 3 hours long. I'm gonna just recommend to everybody:
go to the bathroom.
You're gonna drink something, bring a small soda and sip on it, and make sure you fucking use the bathroom way before you even go in there. Because even I started feeling it like an hour. I still had an hour to go, bro, and I was like, damn. Fuck. I was like, I ain't leaving. I ain't getting up. Fuck that.
Hey, I'm old. I can get away with wearing the Depends. I'm good.
You know what? Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you got that, we're gonna
leave. I'll go get one. See,
we're gonna leave that alone, man. You know what I'm saying, y'all gotta understand, my man. He's up in age.
In this conversation, don't even try that.
They're not called adult diapers. They're called actually underwear. So
thank you.
You know what I'm saying underwear for adults.
Yeah, that's put in a nice way. Wear the baby powder. We're the white.
Yeah, y'all crazy. If you need a PP bag, no one will judge you on this podcast.
I'll get my girlfriend to put talcum powder on me later on to make me feel better. Baby powder on me. I'm good.
Hey, y'all about baby powder. Y'all
what he say. Hey, Chuck. So X-Men walking around with a diaper on looking like Baby Huey.
I'll be like, hey baby, bring me my bottle. Yeah, come on, baby. Yeah, right here. That's all I got.
Oh man.
Baby Huey trying to take over the world. But why y'all over there picking on Sir X-Men though? Did y'all see what about this here? Did y'all see I'm trying to leave Brie Lawson alone because everybody
Chuck, by today it's already over 170 million. I don't know what it's gonna be tomorrow.
Oh, so that's in the States? That's in the States?
No, worldwide, 170.
Opening weekend, it'll probably hit $700 million.
Oh, that's how much it was.
They're predicting between 800 to 850 X-Men, but they said there's a possibility it actually might hit $1 billion.
Yeah, it's going to hit $1 billion in its first opening weekend. It's projected to do close to that.
No, they said that's if that's over estimates. They're predicting 800 to 850. But if it over exceeds, like let's say Black Panther, right? Nobody saw Black Panther was pulling that much money opening weekend. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the States.
So would you say this? So would you say that this is going to break Avatar's record?
Yep.
I mean, he got some variables with that.
Dude, I gotta say,
look this up.
It's way better than Avatar.
Look, Avatar was in the movie theaters for a year, so you got to, incorporate that factor too. So they saying that this movie is
gonna pass it.
I don't know. It's gonna get close.
Dude, it has a lot of rewatchability. That's all I'm gonna say. It has a lot of rewatchability.
Listen here, believe in the force of the flip money. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, dog. It's gonna happen.
All right, so
what it has a very good chance.
Hey, Bone, I ain't hear from you. So what you think? You think it's gonna hit over that billion mark? I'm having that, and you know it's gonna hit over the billion. Let's say, is it gonna hit over Avatar, the #1 movie in history?
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna beat it. Got to think about inflation, money, and all that shit. No, it's gonna do it.
I mean, You got to think about Avatar was in the theater for
you got to
a
understand.
year.
Look how low. You got to understand how old Avatar is now. Everybody reckon gonna get beat.
Everybody who not what now?
Everybody gonna be beat.
Yeah,
Can be
records
beat.
are meant to get broken.
Need to be broken. And this is people was hyped. They heard a whole lot of stuff. They're making people that don't even go to the movies go to the movies.
Yep.
I can tell you why it's going to make even more, because back then they only had DVDs, so people rented it. On demand.
No, this was that. No, we talking about straight movie.
I know you're talking about straight movie, but even after it's done with the theaters, it's going to still make more than Avatar because of what, the surfaces we have now, the devices we have now. It's going to make way more than any movie ever made after the show and during the show. You know what I'm saying? It's going to kill it.
Yeah, hey, because I've been looking on YouTube, but I've been trying to skip through YouTube because you know what I'm saying, I don't want to get hit by no spoilers, but
I ain't watching none.
I've been doing the same thing.
I ain't watching none of it.
Man, look, no, it's not that. Is you see the Avengers on YouTube, you'll see about 100 videos, them doing joke commentaries, them doing when I say promotion and marketing for this movie here, had to be damn near $1 billion. Because I ain't never seen this much marketing on a movie. Like you'll see 3 people.
You're right. They actually confirmed it. The budget, I think, is easily over 200 to 250 million. That's a movie, yo.
I'm gonna tell a straight fact of how I've been avoiding it. I've just been looking at my normal podcast. They ain't even talking about the movie. I've been watching Cobra Kai, and now I'm on YouTube with you guys. Cobra Kai season 2. I gotta finish it. That's it.
Man, I be knee deep in this shit when it comes to dumpster diving. I be having to go head first when it comes to diving. So I be going in there, but you know what I'm saying, with this movie here, I had to be kind of little finicky about it because you know what I'm saying, people, with the spoilers, and I heard somebody had posted the last 4 minutes. I didn't want to hear about it, so I was trying to dodge that and people talking. But one thing I did see was what's Chris' last name who played Thor? Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth and Brie Larson and what's the name that played War Machine?
Don Cheadle.
Yeah.
Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle.
Yeah, Don Cheadle.
Now they had an interview with her, and they were showing how they had arrogant moments, like they really don't. You could tell that they really don't get along with her, like literally, because she was saying something about that she had to do her own stunts, and he was like, "Well, you must be Tom Cruise or something, because Tom Cruise do his own stunts." And she said, "No,
I will point something out. You know how the Avengers Infinity War trailer, Chuck, that they showed that end sequence when they showed all the Avengers running and the Hulk was with them?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that shit was in that trailer. A lot of it was bullshit.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about. But this is real. Yeah. Oh, I know about that.
Like Marvel doing the fake outs, bro. Just like when they showed the Thor trailer, that it showed Thor with 2 eyes when he lands on the bridge.
Come on, man.
Come back next week.
I ain't saying nothing.
That was in the trailer.
I want to be.
That was in like the first trailer.
I want to be tricked. I want to think that happened and it didn't happen. I want to be tricked.
No. I mean, a lot of it did, but there were certain scenes in that trailer where I never saw them in the movie.
Let's talk about Mortal Kombat again.
Yeah. I mean, the Russo brothers confirmed that one, though. They confirmed that one.
Yeah, exactly. They did say that, man.
How about the Knicks? How about the Knicks, man? How about the Knicks?
Hey, I got a question for you guys. Have y'all seen that trailer, The Boys, for Amazon?
The what?
I did.
Amazon original.
Yeah. I just seen that today.
Yo, that shit was crazy, bro.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I saw that.
That shit looked violent as
what with
hell,
Amazon?
man. The Boys. It's based on the underground comic book from back in the day.
So is it going to be a TV show?
Yeah, it's an Amazon original.
Oh,
it's on
really?
Amazon Prime.
Yeah, Amazon stepping their game up because I said, man, Amazon be like the last TV service I'd ever get. That's what they're bringing me
The Boys is a step in the right direction, Chaos. And now they're doing that Lord of the Rings. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fan. You can kick me off the podcast for saying it, but I'm not really big. I have not seen a single Lord of the Rings movie.
The Tick is pretty good, though.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like that.
Hold on. Did they start that movie up already?
No,
they did that
again.
Yeah, the Tick season 2 started like what, about a month ago.
Man, the Tick is some of the dumbest shit I ever saw. Whoever getting that shit is stupid.
What you say?
Hold on. Kaleidoscope. Did they start that movie already? The Boy, is it started already?
No. I think it starts. It starts either this weekend or in a couple of weeks. Some shit like that. I think it might be a couple of weeks from now.
I'm about to look at Cody.
You guys have to have.
I know. I already got Prime, but oh well.
I know everybody on the panel has finally seen Ultraman, right?
No, man. I keep seeing the commercials. Yeah, I saw that last trailer to Godzilla though, the final trailer.
I saw it. I told y'all I want to see Godzilla. That's my second movie I want to see.
Man,
I told y'all.
That shit looks sick, bro.
I tried to tell y'all.
You saw how Godzilla got open? He blasted him in the chest. I was like, oh shit.
Y'all gotta listen to the old man sometime.
Well, no, we gonna go see Godzilla. I know I am, but you know, I'm just waiting for King Kong versus Godzilla before I go see any Godzilla movie. I mean,
they're trying to build Godzilla up right now. That's why they're doing it.
They need to build King Kong up. That's what the hell they need to do.
Well, think about this.
You ain't see Skull Island?
He's still not built up like Godzilla. They got make him
Godzilla this is second movie.
A couple of 4 meter
second remake. Yeah.
No, this is continuation of the first movie. They just came out with what, 5 years ago?
No, it's 2-3 years ago.
Yeah,
last Godzilla movie. I own it digitally. But my thing is, if Godzilla can beat all these monsters, these bad monsters, I know he's gonna have some help with some of the other monsters. But if Godzilla can beat all these monsters, what chance does King Kong really have? He ain't got no fight. All he has is strength.
We'll see.
King Kong's smarter than Godzilla. King
Kong will grab like a giant 2x4 or a battleship or something and build Godzilla with it.
So actually, King Kong fought Godzilla a couple times and beat. A few times it was a stalemate.
And he practiced with T-Rexes all the time by breaking their jaws.
You gotta realize King Kong came out in like the mid 20s. He came out first, then Godzilla came out, then they made him the same height.
You never know. King Kong will use a satellite dish like Captain America, man, bro.
The Japanese wanted something that was like King Kong, so they made it over there.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
they did.
Yeah. Right, and then the God of the Month. Y'all say, what about speaking about twins and enemies? Y'all seen that commercial with Will Smith with Gemini? That he's time traveling, going back to the future, back to the past, and stuff like that. Talking to himself.
I have not seen that trailer.
No,
I didn't even hear of it.
I saw the trailer, but it's not him. He's not going back and forth.
He's not going back.
He don't realize that's him.
That's him.
That's him. He don't realize that's him. And the older version don't know that's him, and the younger version don't know that's him until they meet each other.
Meet each other. He basically he was cloned. Cause the dude said it. So you made me for nothing. You made me for him. The boy was spazzing out. Y'all go back and watch that trailer again, dog. That trailer said a lot of shit in that trailer, though.
I thought he was just doing Aladdin. I didn't know he was doing another movie.
Yeah,
I think that movie's going like straight to like Netflix or something like that.
No, it's going to Disney. The new Disney stream when it comes.
Oh, it's going on the Disney service.
Aladdin, it's going to go to the Disney stream most likely.
Oh, that Latin. Oh, I ain't fucking on that.
We know that.
I'm not watching it. I can care less.
Oh, that Gemini, man, that's going to the theater.
Yeah, but the Gemini, think about it, is what Gemini is. It kind of feel original, but it ain't original.
Well, like, everything in the movies now is almost just
I kind of sit there and figured it. I figured it out. Like they don't know who each other is. Because remember, he was like, man, during the trailer, he was like, damn, hey, how you know my moves before I know my moves? And then the other one say, how you know I'm finna shoot him before I shoot him? I said, oh shit, you got clones.
Well, that's like the other movie, huh? Well, old boy, he was hitting out. I think it was a jumper or something like that. Where he was a high hit man, and they had a person that was coming back in time, and he was supposed to kill him, and it was himself, and he didn't kill him, and all other type of stuff. And I think
like he was when he was sitting there, and he was sitting there, and he was talking to that girl, and he was like, I get everybody. I'm the ultimate guy. I get all my guys. What the fuck is going on? I'm like, oh, okay, he cloned now. And then I'm looking, then you pay attention. I'm like, oh, that's his younger self. So they're using CG, like how they did,
Well,
like how they did, you know, saying Sam Jackson being
Nick Fury. Nick Fury.
Nick Fury. So I said, okay. And you got the old one, but thing about it is the twist is the younger one gonna join teams with him, or he gonna go rogue, or is the corporation that made him gonna regret it? Is he gonna just go and lose it?
He told him in the commercial. The older Will Smith told him, ask yourself this question: why did they send you after me? Why did they think that?
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I gotta go back and watch it again.
Yeah, watch that shit. Watch that shit.
And I'm thinking because he older, he came from the future. But you saying that he was just a clone or the younger?
No, he's a clone. He was he's a clone. Ain't no time travel or nothing. Ain't no time travel.
He told him that. He told him like why, and he was arguing with the boy like, why did you make me to go chase Africa? It'll tell you that. You watch that trailer again.
So it's like crazy. Maybe the clone gets in conflict. He don't know. Like, what should I do? Should I ride with my original self, or should I stay? We don't know what the excuse that they told him. Why we did it? They might said that he's a motherfucking assassin, hitman, and he's trying to blow up the world type of shit and gonna lie to him. We don't know.
Well, no. I can pretty much put it together right now, and what I'm going to say right here is going to be all real and law. They basically just trying to get track Will Smith down. It's showing you in the trailer right now. What's the best way to capture this dude that you know that's unstoppable? This one dude, he's unique. He already said in the movie he's unique. So the best way to stop someone like that's unique is to get your own nemesis. And your own nemesis is who? Yourself. So they clone him to get him.
Hey, Flip, I just thought about something. Because you know, great minds think alike, and you ain't one of them. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Jason Bourne going against Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be like, something like that, huh?
Yeah.
Right. Because nobody can fuck with Jason. But like you say, Jason Bourne, remember, he was hiding. He was like, man, I ain't trying to fuck with people. Fuck about Tread Stone. I don't fuck about all this shit. And then they can't, you know what I'm saying? So maybe the clone come fuck with him because they find out where he at.
Well, that is a good
he already know where he will be at. It's like you a copy of yourself. You already know what you're gonna do. You already know what you're gonna think. That's what I'm saying. You are your words and your own nemesis.
Yeah, that is complicated. Try to beat yourself, but I guess I'm gonna check it out because they're gonna have to pull that off for me to because you know I'm a writer, so I like storytelling too. So I got to see how they're gonna bring. I want to see a twist, like how they EndGame, how Cloud was saying. You ain't gonna see this coming.
Hey, Chuck, better yet, how you feel about Bear Air? I know you seen that Joe Bear Air. I said, what the hell? Bear Air, like the TV show Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I don't know if this look like a B-rated movie, but it's called Bear Air. I don't know what's going on with it. They done made it too serious. They made this thing real serious. I'm like, are you serious? Like, really? Who gonna go watch this? Who gonna watch Bear Air? It's crazy, man. I'm gonna send that joint to you.
Send it to me so I could check it out.
I got a question for you guys. Has anybody ever watched Air Gear?
I know what it is though.
It's awesome.
Anime.
Right, it's that anime.
Rollerblades. Basically, it's Jet Set Radio Future anime, right?
But it's a little bit deper than that, dude. There's nudity,
I know that.
And all that stuff. And the way they ended it, dude, I was like waiting for a second season for it, dude. It was that good. That was the first one of the first newer animes that I ever got addicted to. Yeah, it's on Hulu. That I ever got addicted to. It is really that good, and it's adult orientated, man.
Wow. So people need to check that out. I remember seeing the character
Y'all
designs.
need to see Air Gear, dude. It's good.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pull up and on Hulu.
Can't believe y'all never saw that, dude.
I've always wanted to see it, bro. I gotta be honest. I've always wanted to see it.
Oh, don't worry. When you get to the end, dude, I'm not gonna do no spoilers like certain people.
I ain't seen no spoilers.
Hey, know what it is, Clouder? Even me, we all list out because you seen the end game, so you got to get this work right now.
You got to get the hit, bro. You got to get the hit, man.
Yo, but that's
somebody got to
man. It was
hey, well, it's almost about 10. So y'all ready to go ahead and get to this fail safe segment right quick? I know it's so you new to it, so you will catch y'all because it ain't complicated. Y'all ready to go ahead and do this, yeah?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, here you go. Hold on 1 second. I could have just did this here. Okay. Previously on Failsafe, you and your cousin had to break into a warehouse that was guarded by Luke Cage to retrieve this rare artifact to pay for your significant other surgery. In the midst of defeating Luke Cage, Jesse Quick was killed. The result of that, the Flash captured you and your cousin and put y'all into prison. On your attempt to try to escape prison, you was double-crossed by Rhino, so you had to track Rhino down the sewer, defeat him, and retrieve the rare artifact. Now, you had to put together a plan to break your cousin out of prison by intercepting a bus transfer. On the escape mission, your cousin was nowhere to be found. That's when you heard on the officer radio that one of the Air Forces was on their way. So I want to pause for a second and say everybody that checked out the last episode of Failsafe, I want to give a shout out to y'all and thank y'all for liking it and sharing it and putting it out there and for voting. And if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's on there. You're going to see the little safe on there. But the winner of last week's episode, well, not last week, last episode was Flip Money with Mysterio. Now, as the Air Force approached, Mysterio waved his arm, creating a dark, misty fog in the air. The Air Force entered the fog, shooting across the area. The jets exit out of the fog, and they seen a heat signature register on the scanner. That's when one of the jets turned around, flew over the fog, dropped the bomb. When the bomb hit the ground, only thing you seen was a big mushroom cloud start to form. Meanwhile, back at the prison, you was watching a heat-seeking hologram that was made by Mysterio get destroyed. That's when y'all seen two heavily armed security guards coming out of the prison with a man dressed up as like a doctor with a mask on his face like he just came out of doing surgery with blood all over his clothes. So he was there and y'all ran down and y'all took out the two security guards with ease. Y'all captured him, y'all kidnapped him, took him back to a warehouse, tied him down to a chair, put a bright light in his face, grabbed a mask and ripped it off. And it was none other than, I got to pause for a second just to let the little build up go. It was none other than Dr. motherfucking Hugo Strange. Now my question is to y'all, if y'all had to choose a character, no superpowers, to interrogate Dr. Hugo Strange to get the information to find out where your cousin is located at, who would y'all choose to interrogate Dr. Hugo Strange? Now, while y'all get y'all thoughts together of who would y'all choose to interrogate him, you know what I'm saying? I want to give, everybody in the chat, when y'all hear who it is, I'm gonna put it up there Saturday. So while y'all thinking of who y'all want, Saturday, I'm gonna have it broke down for y'all to vote on who y'all want to see interrogate Dr. Hugo Strange.
I already know who I want.
Oh, you already know who you'll choose to interrogate Dr. Hugo Strange?
Yeah, I already know as well.
Yeah, y'all go hey, remember, when y'all say who y'all gonna choose, how would y'all interrogate him? And remember, no superpowers.
No superpowers.
Definitely not. No.
All right, let me go first.
Go ahead, Chaos.
Where are the drugs?
He talking about Batman. Where are the drugs?
Yeah, he's crazy.
I had two choices. I just thought of somebody else.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Where are they? You don't got superpowers, so why not?
All right, y'all want me to go?
Go ahead.
I have two choices because one came to me right at the last second.
You only say one though.
God dang it, I'm new to this. Come on, give me a break.
Okay, you might take a choice from somebody else.
That's true. You're right.
And how would you interrogate them too? Remember, because how you interrogate them is going to depend on how the people vote on and see if you're going to be the winner, like how Flip was from last week.
All right, mine is the Punisher. He has no superpowers, and he will rip you up to get the answer.
Well, let me cut him off.
Hold up, which Punisher? Hey, I would say you know they got multiple Punishers, but yeah, you want to just do the
I'll do with the Punisher that I saw on Netflix. That's fine with me.
Okay, cool. I let that one roll. So what about what you were about to say? Who else had one? Oh yeah, Kaleidoscope. Who your thoughts was?
Oh, of course, the Black Widow, and she would use all the techniques that she learned from Russia, from the Red.
Oh, Black Widow.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah. Has no superpowers, and
No,
she did a lot. As a matter of fact, her ledger's dripping red, right? We all know that.
Man, all I gotta say, let Hugo Strange be carrying drugs. I got you.
Yeah, remember,
Hugo gonna be singing like a canary, the Black Widow, bro.
Right, yeah. So Dr. Hugo Strange in the chair, and Black Widow will come, and we should just slap him around, or jab or a knife in his hand, or try to pull. You know what I'm saying? You know.
No, she could do lethal shit because in Russia, the guys in the Red Room, they would do some demented shit. All right, she would actually cut parts of his body with razor blades and then pour alcohol over his body.
Oh,
okay. This dude will be singing like a canary after that, bro.
Oh shit!
I saw that in the movie.
All right, and then she'll go and she'll start off with the low alcohol, 70% alcohol, right?
Yeah.
And then later on, she'll go to 100% alcohol. Then she'll go to 180. You know what I'm saying? She'll just keep up in the ante. This dude gonna be singing like crazy, and then even then she might still keep torturing his ass. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Hold up, I may have to take my answer back. Maybe I should go to Batman's arch nemesis, the Joker. He'll kill it. He'll kill a man's family to get what he wants. Hold up, yeah. Batman wouldn't do that.
Well, I'm across the line.
Hugo Strange.
My fault.
No, you got it. No, don't worry about it. You got it. Come on with somebody else. That's all right.
So how will on the Joker do it? What would he do? Because remember, this
like
is
I said, he'll torture him. You know what he did to Dick? Man, he'll do somebody twice as worse if he wanted
I was gonna pick him. Yeah.
So basically, you saying he gonna beat Hugo Strange with a crowbar until
it's more than that. It's more than that. He'll beat him more than a crowbar. He'll kill the man's loved ones. He'll freaking cut his fingers off. He'll freaking do all crazy stuff.
Okay, so cutting the fingers off. That's why I say, you know what I'm saying? I can see him taking the crowbar while Dr. Hugo Strange tied up to a chair. And he can take the crowbar and just start beating.
Joker, he'll probably try to cut your toe off with the crowbar. I don't know how that'd be possible, but heck, he'll probably find some way.
You can beat it until it break, like hitting wood with a hammer. You'll beat it until it break.
Hey, just like you asked me which Joker. Just like you asked me which Punisher, which Joker.
Doesn't really matter. Anyone would do the same shit. I honestly say.
So you just want to go with just the Joker in general?
Yeah, I just go with the Joker.
So, so man, hold on. He ain't never say like how will Punisher.
Dude, all I gotta say is this: you asked me about the Punisher. It's the Punisher. Think about how bad he is and how he do people just to get any information he know, and then if you the bad guy after you give it to him, he gonna kill you. It's over. It's done.
Ain't no killer. He can't kill him though, because you got to get the information out of him.
I'm talking about after he gets the information, then he just kills him. He says, "Thank you very much."
Okay, I'm gonna incorporate the death part of it after the fact. Then since you bring it up,
yeah, he does.
Okay, I mean, same thing with the Joker too. Though.
Oh yeah, hey, y'all gotta remember. Say, Sir X-Men, you ain't been around. This is like episode 9 of Fail Safe, but they made a crucial mistake by killing Jesse Quick. With the last time they did him move like that, they ended up in prison on the next episode of Fail Safe. So
so you have to stay out of prison. That's what you mean. Okay.
You don't have to stay out of prison, but the story alters as the decisions are being made.
Okay, I got it now. Okay.
Yeah, so
all right. So the Punisher gets him, and he knocks him down where he can't move. Then he starts questioning him. He'll do like I say. He will put a knife through the hand, and then he'll put a knife to a jugular, not to let you die, but just to inflict enough pain that you can't handle it. And you'll have to give it to him, and he will cut off part. He'll shoot this part of your body, to let you say, "I want to know," and he'll be like, okay, I'll give it to you. He'll just do all the blood and gore that you can imagine everywhere, just to keep that, just to get what he wants.
Okay, that's what's up here.
Hey, are you going to be there with him while they interrogate, or is it just going to be
it's just him. He does it by himself, and then he moves. Yeah,
by himself. Because I was like, because if he's by himself, he's going to kill him. Like no other doubt about it. But if you tell him not to kill him, he may not do it.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna see. The thing about it is when he there to get the information for us, so right. he not personally and emotionally attached to the scenario. Right. He just is a hired hitman, like how the Joker is the hired hitman to do this to him.
Because I've seen Punisher movies, cartoons, and the Netflix things where the guys have been punished so much that they don't do no more crimes. They just turn a whole new leaf because they don't want to deal with him no more. Right. They don't want him coming back to get him. The Joker, he don't care. He'll kill you after he gets the answers.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it. We're talking about Dr. Hugo Strange. This person is known for torturing people and experimentations on people.
Yeah, he'll change their whole body. They won't even be the same person anymore with the Joker, with Hugo Strange. He won't be the same person anymore.
So, what about you, Flip? You got it. Who you would choose and how would you do it?
Man, fuck all y'all. Y'all all took the character that I was going to use.
Hey, look, they can have superpowers. You can't use no superpowers. So it could be. No. I said no superpowers isn't not that. Let me make sure that I phrase it right. Whoever you choose, you can't use a superpower. They got to be able to interrogate them.
See, yeah, you didn't word it like that the first time.
Right.
That changes the whole
thing. Yeah, that could have changed the whole thing, man.
You know what everybody would have said? Wolverine.
I mean, but he couldn't use his claws and nothing like that.
That's not a superpower.
That's not a superpower.
His power is a healing factor, but
right.
but using them claws and stuff like that, making them come in and out, nah.
Wolverine normally gets people to sing because all he does is pop two claws, and he has a third one in the middle, and he puts two claws next to each one of their ears. He's like, "You want me to pop the middle one?"
Yeah, the middle finger. You want my middle finger?
Normally, they stick to him quick as hell.
Well, the basically where I was trying to do, best way I can clear it up is no unnatural human powers. Because I see y'all want me to go.
Yeah, I know. Not to use any of their abilities. All right?
Yeah,
their abilities.
I know somebody.
Go ahead, Bone.
You don't think
go ahead, Bone. Bone, go ahead. Go ahead. Because I can't think of nobody right now. I'm about to take the easy way out. But go ahead. Go ahead, Bone.
Nightwing.
Oh, you'll go with Nightwing? Oh, okay. Nightwing. Okay. Yeah. Fuck you too. Fuck you too, Bone. But okay. That's a good one.
Yeah. How would you think Nightwing to do it?
Because Nightwing came, he learned from the master.
Batman.
Anything about it, he does stuff his own way. So
you know what you should have? You know who you should have did? You should have picked Bone.
I should have picked Damien.
No.
When Damien would have whooped his ass.
You should have picked the Red Hood.
Damien or Tim Drake. I'm just giving you right there, Damien or Tim Drake, dog.
I say the Red Hood.
I'm gonna take Damien because Damien more on me. Damien was gonna whoop his ass. What you say about my fine ass, mama? You know what I'm saying?
You got his ass up. So you ready yet, Flip? Or matter of fact, before, because I know you still probably deciding a little bit. You know what I'm saying? By it being clarified exactly the characters. Anybody want to change the answers? Or y'all
thinking about
mine is still Black Widow, bro.
Black Widow, okay. Chaos, you still going with the Joker?
Yeah, I'm going with the Joker.
Bone, you going with Nightwing?
No, I'm going with Damien.
You going with Damien? Bone going with Damien. All right, Sir X-Men, you going with the Punisher?
I don't know, because part of me is thinking Deadpool. Because he doesn't need. I was thinking Deadpool.
Man.
Oh, hey, he throwing names out to make sure you don't get it, Flip.
I know, right?
He asked me if I wanted to. You know what? I'm gonna stay with Punisher. Go ahead, take him.
No, I ain't picking none of them characters. I'm gonna just pick Lex Luthor. He gonna pay them motherfuckers off.
Oh,
fuck.
Yeah, he gonna pay him off.
What he said, bullshit. Walk
Hey, that's smart,
right?
bro. That's smart. That's
He gonna
smart.
pay them niggas off.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, man. That's crazy, but I like that one though. Lex Luthor.
Yeah, Lex Luthor. That's a good one, dude. That's really
He
good.
gonna pay them off. Here you go.
Yeah,
Keep moving.
For everybody out there heard their selection. You know what I'm saying? Saturday, I'm gonna have the vote up on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? The small channel. So every vote, every like, every share, every subscriber that comes, you know what I'm saying, is highly appreciated. I mean, I notice every single person, not a group of people, is every single person. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to help push this here. You know what I'm saying? We don't do this for us. We do this for we, and that's everybody. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that's doing it. Everybody on the panel, you know what I'm saying? Yes, and on panel members, man, I appreciate y'all for coming. Man, it's time for us to get up out of here. But next week, I'm going to announce the winner of who won the episode 9 of the fail safe. So it's going to be a fire episode next time because we're going to keep bringing it, man. And, man,
who did you pick?
I mean, I can't pick.
You can't pick.
Yeah, because I'm right. So they give me a super advantage.
And I'm gonna add on to this. Once Lex Luthor pay you, then he'll double cross you and get you killed.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. Now that's the final thing. So since that's
Lex Luthor.
Like that, then after the interrogation and y'all get the information, Dr. Hugo Strange kill or survive, or y'all gonna let him live?
I say survive.
Got one for survive.
Just because of what happened last time, why we in this situation to begin with?
I mean, but you know, might let him survive, and it could be the complete opposite this time.
Nah, I mean, next time he does something, then I'm gonna make sure his life is worse than when we interrogated him.
Hey, did the character have to be in the DC or Marvel universe?
It doesn't matter.
No, it don't matter. Yeah, I think I used Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I know for next time because I have a character, but I'm not gonna. Well, our votes were already in, but I was gonna say the Doctor from Doctor Who. If I had a thought about it, I didn't know.
I'm gonna go with pre-Avengers Black Widow. Before she even joined the Avengers and became a superhero.
You're gonna change it now.
I'm not changing nothing. I'm keeping the.
He just throwing some extra people out there.
I'm just saying, I would keep him alive because I might need that motherfucker again. Like Luthor might need that motherfucker again.
Hugo Strange. You gotta remember something about Hugo Strange.
He got drugs.
That man. If you put fear in that man enough, he'll work for you. You put some fear in that man.
Hugo Strange got drugs to make you tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So look, that's two to say Hugo Strange gonna survive after this here.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna let him live.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let him live.
I think he'll become Black Widow's bitch.
So you saying survive too, then Collider? You saying survive too?
Yeah, you can end up becoming Black Widow's bitch, y'all.
The only reason why Collider
people agreeing with me.
Collider like the fact that Black Widow is gonna do some dominatrix shit to Hugo Strange. It's not my word.
Oh dang!
I think just the fact that somebody's gonna see the Punisher on their ass and they know his damn history and they know how he does people, that he's gonna just tell them what he wants to know without even touching it.
What's the fun in that? You gotta punish him. So,
but if you don't tell him, he is gonna punish you. But just the fear of him. You just said to get him to, what the heck is that? Tell him, get him to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? You just want them to confess. You didn't say how or if they have to do damage to him. Just the fear of the Punisher getting ready to ask you a question and you don't answer it right. The fear is you better answer it.
So what you think after the interrogation? Do he live or do he die?
I think he let him live because of the fear of him coming to find him and hurt him bad or kill him. It's that fear factor, dude. It's that fear factor that he unleashes, man. Would you want to be face to face with him on his shit list?
Not really.
Thank you.
Yeah, not really, but yeah. So, what about you, Bone? Live or die. Live or die. Dr. Hugo Strange. Bone.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So which one you let Hugo Strange? With you said I forgot which
I said Damien. Damien gonna kill him.
Damien.
Damien gonna kill him after you get what you talk. Kill him.
So you say kill Damien Wayne gonna kill him.
Yeah. It's up to you if you gonna let him live or die, bro.
Yeah, it's up to you.
I said kill him.
All right.
Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Say live. Got 1. Say kill.
Hey, did you see?
I'm surprised people agree with me for a change. This is like the first time.
Right. Yeah. Then you answer first too in that. Okay, let's check out the chaos.
Hey, Chuck, did you see what range G4 put in there?
I ain't missed.
Look what he put in there.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I know, right?
I can rock with it. But yeah, it's time to go ahead and get up out of here, man. Appreciate everybody for rocking with us. The vote up Saturday morning. So be expecting it Saturday morning. Like, share, subscribe to everybody that's on the panel, everybody that's doing their thing. Check them out. No weird stuff, y'all. Please leave that weird stuff alone. They got too much stuff going on to be worried about weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I want everybody to tune in next week for the World Vibration podcast because we're going to go spoilerific on the Avengers EndGame. We giving people the opportunity to see it first. Now, our most spoilerific show is actually being courteous. Not like some of these other people that y'all see out there throwing spoilers out there, and the show ain't been on the movie.
Let's go. Now, next week, it will be spoilers. So be warned.
Yup, it's going to be in the introduction. But, man, I'm telling you, y'all ready? Y'all ready to get up out of here, man?
Bro. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Thanks for viewing.
Peace.
Peace.